Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we're going to talk about understanding pick direction. And before we start, I want to thank my patrons who are making these lessons possible, who are giving so that these lessons can continue, and I just appreciate their help and their giving. Thank you so much to those who are watching these videos, who are sharing these videos, who are commenting, and who are liking. That is so very much appreciated as well. So one of my patrons actually wrote me and asked about pick direction, and I thought this would be a good lesson, something to cover that I've not really covered before, other than when I was teaching a tune. And we did do this on another lesson, but I want to explain why you do what you do. And one of the questions she had is, in some songs I have you playing out, 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 back, out, 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 back. And in some of the lessons I have you playing out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back. And she wanted to know what the difference is and why I do that. And let me just say this. If I'm playing a slow tune, I'm simply going the direction of the next string because it flows. Now, when you hold your pick, you want to make sure you're holding your pick vertically. You don't want to lay it down and do this kind of a motion. I would recommend anchoring your pinky and your ring, if you can, but at least your pinky, on the side of the fretboard. So if I'm doing something slow, I'm simply going the direction of the pick. Out, 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 back. And I don't always come back on that melody note simply because it's the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go out on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 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 back, out, 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 back. So you're just going out every time and coming back on the middle. So that's relatively a simple explanation. You could practice this by doing your chords. Or what you can do is just sit there and do this. Try to vary the speed, even though you're not really going to play it real fast. If you can play it real fast, you kind of got it down there, and then slow it down again. Okay, so I'm not so worried about that because I don't think that's the big question. The big question is, how do you know what pick direction when you're playing something fast? Because that's where you're going back and forth. And what I'm going to explain to you is the same as what a flat pick guitar player would do, what a mandolin player would do, what a Irish banjo player would do, really anything with strings that you would pluck with a pick. And the musical explanation would be, if it's a quarter note, you're picking down or out. And if it's an eighth note, 2 eighth notes, however you want to look at it, you're picking back. So, or out and back. Okay, so think of it as a bum and a ditty. A bum is a quarter note, a ditty is 2 eighth notes. So when you're picking a bum, you're going bum, 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 bum. A ditty, you're going, now normally you'd do this, bum, 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 bum. And a ditty, you'd go ditty, out, back. We're just going to put it on one string. We'll go to the bass string. You're going to pick bum, 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 bum. A ditty, or 2 eighth notes, is out, back. Out, back. Bum. So ditty, 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 ditty. So if you were playing bum ditty, bum, ditty, bum, ditty, bum, ditty, bum, ditty. Okay, try ditty bum. So you'd go out, back, out, ditty bum. It's 2 eighth notes and 1 quarter note. Ditty bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum. So I showed you an ending before that goes like this. And notice I'm going out, back, out. Out, back, out, back, out, back, out. Because what I'm playing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If I just did this, one, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Melody, middle, playing the bass string at 2, and then back on 1 because it's a ditty, or 2/8 notes, and then out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Helps hit the string. So why do it that way? Because if you were playing something very fast, like that, and you try to just pick out, it's very choppy and it could go a lot faster. It's very hard to it's like hopping on one leg. And if I slowed it way down, see if this makes sense, if I'm picking out, it's much quicker to just come back than to go out, come back and not pick, and then go out again. Very exaggerated here, but as compared to so I think that makes sense. I mean, it should make sense to you there. So if you're playing quick notes, if you're playing 8th notes, 16th notes, whatever, you're going out, back, out, back. If you're playing quarter notes, you're just going out, out. Now, what if you're playing Hammerons? This is the end of Breakfast Reel or Whiskey Before Breakfast. So I'm going out, out, back, down to 2, out, out, back. Then I'm going 1, 2, 1, open. So just do that. 3, diddy, 2, diddy. And you're playing, it's a ditty, diddy, bum, bum. Bum, diddy, bum, diddy, diddy, bum, bum. Keep doing that. So we're going to try this. So now I'm doing a hammer-on. So what that hammer-on does is it takes the same timing or the same place as the backstroke. So if you're going, instead of going, I'm going to really exaggerate this. Out, back, out, out. When you do the hammer-on, now I'm exaggerating with this. As I do the hammer-on, my hand's coming back, but it's not picking anything. So you wouldn't come back, you would go out again after the hammer-on. Now I've exaggerated that, but let me just play it normal. it actually does come back. So the left-hand technique, whether it's a hammer-on or a slide or a pull-off, takes care of the back. And sometimes it eliminates that altogether, but if it's the second note, instead of going so I hope that makes some sense to you. So I'm going to give you just a few exercises to try. And what I'm going to have you do is just do ditties. And I'm going to have you play up your scale. So you're going to go out back. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Oh, sorry. Helps to know your scale, doesn't it? And if you want to go down, you can go down. All right, you could also just go my dulcimer slipping. Just going out back. Diddy, 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 bum. All right, let's try bum diddy. So you can go bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy. All right, try diddy bum. You can also make your phrases longer. Diddy diddy bum bum. Etc. up and down your scale. You could take those words diddy bum bum diddy, or the words bum and diddy, mix them up as many ways as you can and practice that picking, and it does not take long for your hands to develop that muscle memory. So work on those exercises. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it brings some light to the understanding of pick direction. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you very soon.